Hey guys, what's going on? It's Bryce. I'm doing a Wait a second. Something doesn't seem quite right. Oh. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Bryce. Today I'm going to be reacting to Brandon Lee reviewing a clip that I sent for the stay-at-home challenge during quarantine. Brandon Lee is a traveling filmmaker and content creator. He is well known for doing travel films, commercials, and he has his own online filmmaking course called Unscripted. He's well known for showing the diversity of cultures in different countries. He does a lot of tutorials for filmmaking for aspiring filmmakers like myself. He inspired me very heavily when I first picked up a camera. I watched almost all of his videos and was just super amazed about how well he was able to tell a story with just visuals. So during the time of this challenge, I was in the process of filming Author, which is about a 20-minute short film that I wrote and directed and started myself while I was in quarantine at my own home. And so I decided to, at the time I put the clip together and I sent it to him, and I didn't figure that he would actually react to it or anything. And he ended up reacting to it. And here we go.
Okay, next up we have one just called BL Board Filmmaker Challenge, and this is by Docherty. Okay. I like the color palette here.
He likes my color palette. Brandon Lee likes my color grade. Sorry. Brandon Lee, man. He likes my shit. Brandon Lee, man. He likes my shit, man. Whew. 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 Alright, sorry about that. Let's go.
And the contrast there, the flash cut. Nice transition to a new scene.
It is a good transition. I love match cuts. This is so cool that he's watching my video.
This shot I'm not crazy about.
So crazy about my shot.
Very creepy.
It's creepy.
Your house is creepy, man.
It is.
Well, what I like about that one, the color tone, the general way the scenes are covered.
Yes.
Scene coverage was done in a very clear way for the most part. And by that, I mean, let's go to the basement. Okay, so he's in the basement here, right? And he has to pick up a flashlight. We get a close-up of the flashlight, then we cut back to the other shot. Those insert shots, really important to capture. There was another moment here.
They are.
So also, when he first gets there, see how he's looking around like that?
Where am I, you know? I'm professional. I'm professional.
Obvious, but when he looks around, it tells the audience that he's confused about his new surroundings.
It tells them everything they need to know.
Seems super obvious, right? But it's actually really easy to forget moments like that when you're constructing a scene. It's really easy to just have the character start walking around their new environment, or maybe they're walking around and they're sort of looking around like this. But
I knew that. I knew what I was supposed to do.
If somebody suddenly transports to a new location, they need to sort of do that look around.
It's natural.
Before they start walking or doing anything else.
It's not about a thing.
Because the audience needs to know that they're confused by this teleportation. Because imagine this. Imagine he had a different reaction. So he teleports into the basement, and then he looks around and he says, yes, right? Then you'd be like, wait a minute, this guy's happy now that he's in the basement. Or maybe he looked around and he said, cool, right? The way he reacts to his environment is everything to this story. And if we don't see a clear reaction, like maybe he gets transported to the basement, we have no close-up of him, and we just see sort of a back view of him here.
Yeah, you got to get the reaction, which, yeah, it's...
walking. Well, if that's what he does, then it will... Sorry, cut that last. Just walking, right? He's walking. So if we don't get a really clear reaction from him to his environment,
I think he meant to cut that out, but he did
the rest of the video, and we won't know what the point of the video is. But here, it's clearly a scene of exploring a dangerous environment and an environment filled with mystery.
It is. It's mysterious.
This shot out of focus didn't quite work. I would have probably kept it focused on this lantern, maybe.
Oh man, my shot was out of focus.
And I may even have stopped down the lens a bit.
Sorry.
Because you got plenty of light coming from the lantern, you got light coming from the flashlight. So you could probably drop the exposure a tiny bit, close down the aperture a bit so that he doesn't fall so far out of focus. And then you can have this action play out of focus there as he looks at the paper.
Man, it was hard. It was really hard to try to get focus in that room. I should have had another light.
And when he puts the flashlight back, it would be
I was just using natural light.
because your focus was already here. So you want to plan those shots so that the important stuff is in focus. I don't quite know what this means. The story is wrong.
You gotta watch this whole movie.
I don't know if it really matters so much.
You gotta watch the whole movie, man.
You know, I would have liked to understand a bit more.
But you gotta watch the whole movie, Brandon.
Why is the story wrong? Maybe we established in the beginning somehow that he's a writer.
I am a writer, but it's part of a bigger, I guess, yeah, it's part of a bigger...
That's pretty much all I have to say about this one. I think it's a good atmospheric little horror. I don't know if we need the ending where it's all a dream.
Well, he can die, though.
That's like the biggest cop-out. It's like the biggest cliche. It's to have like a shocking moment and the character wakes up and it was all a dream. So I think you could have chopped off that last shot. You know, just kill your character. Have him die at the end.
I can't have him die.
All right, good job.
And last but certainly not least, we have...
All right, that was freaking awesome though. Like, I cannot believe that like I was watching him, you know, watching him do these tutorials, watching him film and all this stuff, and I'm just like, man, that's so amazing. And then all of a sudden he is watching something that I created. I mean, most people would think, it's not that big of a deal, it's not that big of a deal. But like, it is kind of a big deal, you know? Like, that's super cool. And it just shows you that if you actually put forth effort and try to go for something or try to do something, I mean, this is a good result. This is a positive result for me, you know? Like, this is everything to me. And it inspires me to go forward and to create and to make videos like this. And even if people don't watch them a lot, I enjoy creating them. So when you're doing something, and not just filmmaking, which filmmaking it is for me, but you have to make sure that you enjoy it and you're not doing it for anyone else and you're doing it for just yourself. Thank you everyone watching that was interested in this. I'm gonna try to post every single week. Right now I'm working on a couple different projects. I'm gonna be the director of photography in another film in 2 months. And then in October, at the beginning or the second week of October, I'm going to start filming my movie that I'm currently writing the script on now. And then after that, we're going to do a part 2 of the film that I just did recently, which comes out in about a month. So everything's going really great. But thank you again, everyone, for watching. If you want to help support me for free, just subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notifications button. I'm going to try to upload every single week. And support me on Instagram. I do a lot of digital artwork on there. Thank you very much. Everyone have a great day.